Hey Virgo, how you guys doing? I'm gonna do your love reading for the sign of Virgo. Okay, so Virgos, this can resonate for you if Virgos in your sun, moon, rising, ascending. This will pick up on the energy of you and your person. It could be a love partner, an ex, someone that you're currently dealing with or dating or connecting with, okay, or in a relationship with. Um, Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. And time is fluid, so really can take place at any time, okay? It could occur in the recent past or to take place in the near future. All right, we have the healing of the heart chakra, healing from heartbreak. We have freedom from toxic relationships, okay? So some of you guys, this relationship got toxic, okay? I feel like in the beginning, it may have been very romantic and very sweet. This person could have been very charming. I feel like you were in love, right? There was a true connection. And then something here got toxic. I almost feel like your person, once they fell in love with you, they got scared. And I feel like that's where some kind of toxic trauma, something came up to the surface, okay? And they acted differently. They may have pushed you away. I'm getting there's something here about them not being in a place of fully healed to be able to accept the love that you gave them. So I feel like as time went on, this person became toxic to you because they've gone through some kind of toxic relationship, or there could be some trauma that they never truly dealt with. Okay. And I feel like this is someone who wasn't free from that toxic situation. It was still kind of like brewing underneath the surface. Okay. And a lot of you guys, when they fell in love with you, that's when it all came up. So I feel like there was a reason why you and this person connected at that time, because there were things that perhaps they had to heal, but there may have been also things that you had to heal as well. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. So during this time of separation, your person is like panicking. They don't know what to think. They think that you moved on. They're worried, sick about what's going on, the distance between you guys. Physically, emotionally, some of you guys, you have not talked to your person in many months, years, and they miss you. There's an energy of missing you, yearning, grieving. And I feel like this connection, it wasn't supposed to get toxic. This person was supposed to let love in. This person was supposed to love you. And I feel like they couldn't help it. So we have someone here who's literally sewing with a thread, okay? We have like a needle and a thread. They're sewing their heart. So this is someone who's now healing. They were taking the time to heal. And this separation could be a really good thing, because if they hadn't had the separation from you, they would have never took the time to heal, to go within and discover that they need some healing, that they need to work on themselves. I feel like your person was in denial, that they were incomplete, that they were damaged, okay? So I think that what you showed this person in this connection is that they need to work on themselves. We have the boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So I feel like, a lot of you tried to move on. You tried to let this person go. That's what you're constantly maybe working on right now, working on freeing yourself from this connection, because it may have gotten really toxic. It may have gotten very unhealthy. You may not know how to talk to your person now. It gets you angry and frustrated. And those aren't good feelings. That is a form of toxicity, right? And I feel like right now that the boat energy is kind of like the Six of Swords in tarot, trying to leave something, trying to walk away and remove yourself from a situation that just brought conflict and stress and drama to your life. So going into calmer, peaceful waters, leaving these wavy, choppy waters and going into a place of peace and harmony. Maybe finding love for yourself. So I do feel like there are closure issues. Some of you guys, you don't know why this person pushed you away. It may have happened very suddenly and very abruptly. I feel like this person may have went cold on you. Okay, so I'm getting the energy of, it's not what they wanted. They didn't want to push you away, but something got to a point where, something wasn't progressing, right? You weren't getting your needs met. Perhaps some of you guys, they didn't know what they wanted, right? They didn't know what they wanted. They didn't know what you needed from them. And I feel like something just ended very abruptly. And there was no explanation. And a lot of you guys, the reason why you're having a difficult time moving on, getting in this boat and setting sail from this connection is, one, this is your twin flame, right? And two, because you never got the closure. You never got clarity. You were left in the dark. You never knew what happened, right? We have the cassette energy, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So there's the energy of the Eight of Swords. Thinking about the past times over and over and over. What happened? Thinking about the good times, the times you went on vacation, right? The times you just laughed at each other and you smiled and you giggled and you just had a ball. I feel like this is those memories you cannot forget. You cannot erase those memories. It's just not that easy. And so I think you both are in the energy of remembering the past, reminiscing of the past. Six of Cups, a lot of nostalgia. We have the Hand of Cards. Take a chance. Risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. So I feel some of you guys, you're dealing with a very deceptive person, very secretive in nature. I get the sense that they weren't telling you everything. They weren't showing you their next moves or their hand. They didn't tell you who they were dealing with, why they were out late, what they were doing, where there was. Everything was one big fat secret, right? And I feel like this is what got this person in trouble. This person was sneaky. We got a very sneaky individual here, trying to get away with something. Seven of Swords, always trying to go behind your back, hiding something, right? The phone goes off, they turn their phone around. They don't want you to see who's calling them. They don't want you to see who's messaging them. So I get the sense that this person may have had other options. That could have been something they were hiding from you because they didn't want to show their hand. They didn't want to show their cards. They took risks, right? They engaged in risky behavior. They put this relationship in jeopardy. Right? They gambled your love. We have the Phoenix energy here. It says new phase, rekindling, renewal, transformation, growth, changing mind. So with this separation comes transformation, learning of lessons, freedom from anything toxic, things that have kept them stuck. I feel like your person wants to change. There's like a breakthrough energy here. And I feel like with that change, your person is wanting what they had back. Because they're constantly thinking about what they lost, grieving it. They're still healing. They're hurting. That healing heart is hurting emotional pain. And so with this energy, your person now wants a new beginning, a new phase, fresh start. They want to do something over. They change their mind. They don't want to let you go. They changed their mind. They should have held on to you. That's what that is saying. We have not enough, frustrated in the relationship, a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Now, some of you guys, this is what they were, right? They weren't very confident about their abilities. They weren't confident that they'd be able to keep you forever. They felt that maybe you'd find someone else and you'd leave them, right? This person sabotaged a relationship. They thought you would get frustrated and angry with them and you would leave them before they had a chance to leave you. So some of you guys, they were afraid that you were going to find someone else, that you would leave them stranded or you would abandon them. That is why this healing has to take place. Because some of you guys, your person went through some kind of negligence or abandonment and they were afraid that you were going to abandon them. And so they may not have liked you to have friends, people of the opposite sex, people that were attractive in any way because they thought that, you liked them. This person was jealous. They never felt they were good enough for you. This person always thought that there was someone else that would steal you from them. Okay? So this person sabotaged because they felt that you would be, upset, you'd be frustrated. They brought drama to this connection and therefore they thought you would leave them. They thought that, you wouldn't be happy and you'd find someone new. And so what they did was always have options just in case. Plan B, right? Just in case you thought about going and leaving them and never coming back. So we have the mask energy. This person wore a mask. This person didn't like to be seen. They don't like to show their true feelings. They hid a lot of things, hid their lifestyle, hid their intentions, hid their behaviors, hid their feelings. This person pretended to be something that they're not. And that has done no justice for you, for the connection. It has not helped them in any way. So, let's see what else we can find out. If this reading resonates with you guys, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe, okay? All right. Any other messages? Take a step back. So I feel like your person made you take a step back. Some of you guys, you decided, you know what? I'm going to leave you. I'm not doing this anymore. Some of you guys, you decided to walk away from your person. Now, others of you guys, your person walked away from you. This take the step back is someone who may not be confident in their abilities, maybe someone who's afraid, right? Again, it's kind of like, well, I'm going to dump you before you dump me. So this person took a step back. I feel like this person wasn't confident about their abilities. They felt they weren't good enough. And so they kind of just removed themselves from the game. So this take the step back, someone here wasn't ready for the love that you gave. They felt they weren't worthy enough. I'm not good enough. Okay, so this person took a step back. We have forgiveness and understanding. So now your person wants to be forgiven because there's no real good reason for why they did you wrong. There's no good reason why they left you, why they hurt you, betrayed you, cheated on you, lied to you, whatever they did. Now this is someone who wants to be forgiven. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no good reason for what I did. They want you to understand where they're coming from. Some of you guys, you just can't. There's just no way. Because they hurt you so bad, there's no way you can possibly understand why they did what they did. You can't even begin to fathom, right? You can't put yourself in this person's shoes because it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't make sense to you. But this person wants you to understand. They want you to forgive them. And in the act of forgiving them, try to have some remorse and understanding for them. Okay? That's what they want. We have listen deeply. Some of you guys, your person does not listen. Okay, that came out in reverse. Your person has a lot of issues regarding listening. It's like you tell them about themselves and they say, oh, go shit your face. I know it's random. That listen deeply, this person does not know how to listen. Stubborn as a mule. You told them that you didn't like the way that they treated you. You didn't, there are things that you told this person just to kind of improve the relationship, to get to a better place, to restabilize the connection. And this person didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to admit to their faults. They didn't want to take accountability for what they did. This person did not want you to tell them about themselves, whether they were wrong or not. So this person needed to work on their listening skills. This person had issues listening to you. And not that you had to, not that you told them things like you were their mother or father, but they're simple things. Like, you told them about how you felt, and this person didn't want to listen to you. So how could they improve? So that was a major issue here. We have self-acceptance. I get a sense that you guys are learning to accept yourself. I feel like your person could have made you feel as if you weren't good enough. Maybe they made you feel like, oh, you're too moody, you're too sensitive, right? Because you were in touch with your feelings and emotions. You expressed very well, okay? You express your feelings and hearts and desires. And this person made you feel awkward or made you feel as if you were abnormal in some way for being sensitive and in touch with yourself, being intuitive, right? Being moved by one's words. And I feel like you guys are learning to accept yourself. Self-love. It's okay to be different. It's okay to be in touch with yourself. This person was not in touch with themselves and their feelings. They were cold. I'm getting the energy of detached. This person avoided matters of the heart because they were afraid to feel love. They were afraid to be in touch with their emotions. Could have been dealing with an air sign, someone who was very cold and only thought with their head space, right? They didn't like to rely on their emotions and feelings and thinking that it would lead them astray, right? So this person didn't do things with their heart. They tried to always have that logical, rational perspective and logic, So that's what I'm seeing. Romance and connection. So I feel like there was definitely romance here, as I spoke about it briefly in the beginning of the reading. There was romance. There was a connection. Oh yeah. But it may have turned south very quickly. So it could have started off very passionate. Could have been a lot of attraction between you and this person, and I feel like this person threw it all away. We have surrender. So this is what you guys are learning, how to surrender, how to just say, you know what, it's okay. I don't have to force this. if this person is meant to be in my life, if we're meant to be together as life partners, then it's going to happen. The universe will make it happen. And that is what you're learning how to do. Now, your person has to learn how to surrender, but in a different way. They're having to learn how to surrender to love. Let love in, right? Let it thrive. Open up your heart. It's okay. Fear no more. Right? And so that is something your person is learning, finally, to open. Be okay with opening up your heart, being okay with expressing your feelings, not running away and pushing it away. All right, we have no. So that's that energy of your person, stubborn as hell. I ask them to surrender and they say no. That could have been like a popular word in your person's vocabulary. No. Okay. I don't know why no just came out. Any other messages? Ease and grace. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're definitely in touch with your higher self. I feel like you guys are learning how to, maybe you're very spiritual, learning how to ground yourself, meditate. Look how beautiful this energy is. It reminds me of temperance, patience. You are doing everything, you know, whatever you're doing right now, whether you're working on yourself, you're working on your spirituality, you're building your empire, your business, you're doing it with grace and you're doing it with ease, okay? And this is about self-acceptance. This is about being okay with where things are, right? So let's jump right in and get some more messages for you guys. This is from the animal, the Spirit Animal Wisdom Oracle deck. I haven't had this deck out in a while. All right, any other messages before we jump into the tarot? You guys, if you enjoy these readings, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ooh. Okay, we got the dragon and the hare. The dragon, Gaia's gateway, access Earth's inner wisdom. So a lot of you guys, yeah, you're tapping into, maybe you're learning about candle magic. Earth speaks about that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, about grounding yourself. I just talked about grounding yourself. You guys are just becoming level-headed, you know? You're not letting your emotions get the best of you anymore, right? That gateway is about moving into a new direction, new path. The hare, it says strength. Some of you guys are dealing with the Leo. It says take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to the situation. So I feel like now there's the energy of finding truth, right? In order to make the best decision for yourself, you're having to see the truth and acknowledge what's true, what's not. Be honest with yourself, right? And a lot of you guys, that's what you're doing. Be aware of what's really going on. Some of you guys are holding on to your person and they're just doing whatever they want to do, right? They're kind of just ignoring you and they're resisting, they're pulling away. And what you're doing now is taking back your power. Some of you guys are saying, you know what the hell with you? I'm going in a new direction. I'm doing what I need to do right now in this moment in time. I'm not waiting on you. Right? And so this is about you bringing light to this situation, clarity, realizing that you don't have to put your life on hold for this person. Okay? We have the rabbit, sensitive soul. You guys are very sensitive beings. Maybe your water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I have a lot of water in my chart, so I'm very, very sensitive. It says strengthen your boundaries and cut the cords. Wow. Some of you guys, you have to put up boundaries with someone like this, because if you don't, you'll be affected by everything they do. especially if you still work with this person day to day, or you have a child with them, you're raising a child. You know, if you still have, maybe you have, some of you guys, you were married to your twin. I mean, you know, there could be still some kind of tie to you and your person. And if there is, you have to be sure to put up those boundaries. Don't let this person affect you day to day, because they will. They will either say something to you or just not say anything and just look at you a different way, or their energy can be very, very, very low and it just brings you down. Don't let this person affect you. Put up boundaries. Protect yourself. Guard yourself. It also says cut the cords. Some of you guys are having to cut the cord. And that means literally cut the cord that ties you to your person. Do not let this person's energy affect you, okay? We have the butterfly. It says emerging, take the leap of faith. So I feel like there's a lot of changes going on. It's requiring your person to take that first step, take the initiative. And that is something that your person wants, because there's transformation taking place. We have the Phoenix energy. But in order to fully transform, your person has to be ready. And they have to be ready to take this leap of faith. And it comes with risk, right? Think of the Fool energy, Aries energy. Your person has to take that risk, challenge themselves. We have Panda. Balance. Ask how to bring balance to the situation and into your heart. So what your person is learning how to first open up their heart chakra, right? First, you got to heal to be able to open up your heart to love. And what I'm also seeing is balance. Your person is learning how to reciprocate, right? There could have been something that they struggled with, reciprocating, giving in an equal, just manner, right? It says, ask how to bring balance to the situation. So some of you guys, they want to know, what can I do to better the situation? What can I do to make you feel comfortable with me coming back into your life? What can I do to help you trust me better? What can I do to make up for what I've done wrong? How can I repair this, right? Bring balance back to the situation. And that is what your person is wanting. All right, let's get a few tarot cards before I finish off this reading. Any other messages for my twinnies? Any other messages? What is the surrender energy about? Give me a card on the surrender here. The Five of Pentacles. So now your person's being forced to surrender. We have the Five of Pentacles with the Empress, because they still love you. There's no other way around it. They have to give in. They have to let love in. If they want something with this Empress, a lot of you guys, you are the divine feminine. You are this beautiful Empress. They look at you as very loving and caring, and you are supportive of their needs. You're glowing. You are beautiful. They admire you, and they're feeling left out in the cold. They're feeling abandoned. They don't want to be out in the cold anymore. And what this is causing them to do, causing them to do, whatever, calling, is surrender. Drop their guards. Open up their heart. Let you in. Stop being afraid. Overcome these fears. Tell me more about this separation here. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of yearning, thinking about each other. The Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So this person's alone. Nine of Pentacles, they're alone. They got a lot of stuff they're doing day to day, a lot of adult responsibilities. Maybe they're working, a lot of demands in their work career. You know, this is someone who feels overburdened, and they're feeling like they have to do it all alone. So this separation has not been easy for them because they don't even have love in their life, right? They're being dragged down by these mundane activities, day-to-day responsibilities of an adult. They're feeling burdened, 10 of Wands. There's just too much going on. And a lot of you guys, you help this person with everything, whether it be their schoolwork or their family issues. You gave them advice. You helped them with their work assignments, their projects, interviewing, getting better jobs. You help this person. They got a flat tire. They would be able to drive your car. Whatever you did, you help this person day to day. You help relieve this 10 of Wands. You reduce their burdens in life. And now they're feeling much more burdensome because now they're left to do it all by themselves. So why did this person sabotage? I feel like, why did they cause all this? Not showing their hand, being all secretive. Why? 3 of Cups, because they just wanted to have fun. In the 6 of Wands in reverse, this person just wanted to have fun. They wanted to just be out, doing whatever they wanted to do. I feel like this person wanted more attention. And it's not that you weren't giving them enough. They wanted attention of other people. It was almost like they acted as if what you gave them wasn't good enough. I want to be seen. I want to be acknowledged. This person just like to be around other people. 3 of Cups could be dating, keeping their options open. Give me card of the Mask energy. Not showing their true feelings, hiding, pretending. 8 of Wands and the Knight of Swords in reverse. That's that Knight of Swords. Didn't I tell you about that air sign? Someone who was in the Knight of Swords in reverse will cut you off on a moment's notice because they don't wear their heart on their sleeves. Okay, some of you guys, they don't even have feelings. They bury their feelings in their heart and they never deal with it. You're dealing with someone with this Knight of Swords energy who, again, super logical. They don't like to deal with their feelings. It's too uncomfortable. They're afraid of it. They don't believe in feelings. They don't let their feelings rule them or control them or guide them. They just don't. They're not very intuitive either, and so with the 8 of Wands, I feel like this person, they wanted to move forward and not reveal who they truly were. How do you do that? They wanted to continue on this relationship without revealing their feelings for you. Without dealing with their feelings. They wanted to keep it, surface layer type conversations and relationships. So that's why it never progressed. And that's why your person was easily able to cut this connection off, to go cold, detached, mean. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing, you guys. That's where I'm going to stop today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out later. All right, bye.